You want to learn how to make 16 to 20% more per deal in your real estate career? Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this one. I didn't think it was possible either. I'm sure you think this is just clickbait, but let me assure you, this is the real deal. My name is Mike Searcy. I'm with the Snowbird Nation Real Estate Group, founder and director of recruiting. But let me tell you, I wasn't always with EXP. I was introduced to a man who used to be with a different company, and so was I, Mr. Tony Hughes, who he's going to explain to you why I moved from a company where I wasn't making nearly as much money to I'm making a whole lot more now. Tony, please, tell him.
Well, Mike, just like you, we both started with this company, and we didn't really know any other companies. And it wasn't until I was introduced to an Amazon-type real estate brokerage that totally opened up my eyes on the opportunity of cash flow. And that's really what I want to talk about today.
Let's talk about cash flow.
You bet. So a lot of agents don't realize the impact that a split can have on their cash flow. For example, if you took 3% and you multiplied that times a $333,000 home, you're essentially going to earn about $10,000 in gross commission.
Okay.
Now, you know, most of the big names out there in real estate, the big franchise companies like the one you and I used to be with,
Okay.
they have a 70-30 split. So on a $10,000 gross commission, 70% of that would be $7,000. That's how much you and I would take home if we were on a 70-30 split, right?
Sure.
Now this new model, this revolutionary new model through eXp Realty is an 80-20 split with a whole lot more benefits, right?
Okay, yes.
So on a $10,000 gross commission, 80% of $10,000 is $8,000. That is $1,000 more than the other split. So that in and of itself, how many times a year do we close deals? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50? And making an extra $500 to $1,000 to $1,500 per transaction, that creates cash flow.
It certainly does.
It creates a lot more cash flow. All the big franchises that are out there, we know that they come with a franchise fee, a brokerage fee. Typically there's a cap, and sometimes there aren't caps on those brokerage and franchise fees, right? The one that we came from was a 6% franchise fee. Mm-hmm. There are others that are out there that go as high as 10% on royalty fees and franchise fees, right?
You know who I'm talking about.
What if you could eliminate those? Well, we did with this model. We totally eliminated it. Mike, you know, when you take that 6 to 10% on a $10,000 gross commission, that's anywhere from $600 to $1,000. Where does that go? It goes to the people that own the franchise, right? It goes to the people that own the big company. What if we could put that money in our bank accounts? We can't. We are with EXP. We don't have franchise or brokerage fees. So when you take that $1,000 that you save on an 80-20 split versus a 70-30, and you combine that with $600 to $1,000 that you're not having to pay in franchise and brokerage fees, you're making an extra $600 to $1,000 there, plus the $1,000. That's a lot of extra money. That extra $1,600 to $2,000 can pay for a phenomenal trip to Disneyland, or it can add to your retirement program.
Oh yeah.
It makes a big difference on your cash flow.
And if that wasn't enough to convince you with that math, then you're gonna wanna know how you can actually own part of the company as well. Stay tuned for that next video on how to actually get and own stock. And remember, only you can make your real estate dreams take flight.